Так, аккуратно на кладбище мы. Блять, это кто такой? Кто там роет? Ох, 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 вы что творите? Ну, держитесь, ребятки. Обмануть, сука, хотел. Не тут-то было. Ой. Ходит как это. Как дворник какой-то. Прохожий. Здравствуйте. Словенько. Так, 82 метра. Если никакой ублюдок нам тут не попадется. Так, еще один. Нам туда, да? Как пройти? Либо отсюда, либо отсюда. Как специально прям. Куча врагов. Так, бежит еще один. Блять, уворачивайся. Чё? Я чё сделал? Ёб твою мать! Блять, я как так портнулся? Или у меня случайно это получилось, я нажал? Возможно, случайно. Там кто-то просит о помощи. Держи, свинья. Давай, крошки, мне надо твоей. Ловкий малый. Внизу никого. Так, это я, видимо... Вы постарались уже туда. Так, кто-нибудь помогите. Да, я становлюсь мощнее и мощнее. А, погоди. Кто-то внизу, что ли? Так, мне туда и туда. Кто-то просит о помощи, надо бежать вниз. 35 метров. А тут какая-то девушка. Ёлки-палки, да мы вообще... Да, сейчас поможем, успокойся, уже все нормально. С таким уровнем мы уже начинаем более-менее крошить зомбаков всяких. Ну, привет. Ты кто такая? Смотри, что ты лицо-то скрываешь? Ну-ка, лицо покажи-ка. Какая-то мутная тетенька. Ой-ой-ой. Спряталась в таком месте?
Carnage.
Настоящее кладбище. Может быть, здесь я найду труп ученика отца Уитакера. Какая жесть. Ладно, с этим разберемся. Давай-ка, сперва ты.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic.
You seem to know a lot about them.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me.
Сяушунь, а теперь ей пора? Куда тебе пора-то? Так, подробнее. У нее бронхит. Ну иди. Если тебе пора. А мне тут надо кое-что выяснить. Тут какой-то ритуал, что ли, был. Просто не зря же я сюда пришел. Человек гораздо старше Сэмюэля. Ёлки-палки.
No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
Жестоко. И это все?
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail. It's locked.
Закрыто. Так, мне пока не до этого. Да, следы идут туда. Туда сходим, но мне надо на свою миссию. Так, видимо, да, надо обойти. «48 метров». Да, крипово. Явно не прямо. Что надо обойти? Да елки-палки.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now,
Придется
I
найти
must find a
укромное
discreet
место.
spot to attend the ceremony.
Так, проходит церемония похорон. Давай сюда. Найти укромное место и отстоять за упокойную мессу по Мэри. А вот мы и пришли.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Она была воплощением кротости? Чувствую себя лицемером, как нелепо.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Ёлы-палы.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Так. Охренеть, 200 метров до нее чапать. Ну и как это так они положили и даже ничего не закопали? Там уже меня, наверное, ищут. Понятно, что это за место.
This is no place for a gentleman. Hey, Ali!
Так, мне явно придется светиться. Жека. Спокойной ночки. Это что такое? Ладно, сюда лезть пока не будем.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
Это что за рама такая?
Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Нифига он здоровенный.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Нифига себе.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Фига себе. Видите, нас тут еще и запугивают, если мы даже хотим обрести какой-то более верный такой нормальный хороший путь. Нас ждет встреча с этими ребятами. «59 метров».
Human! Kill him! Oh, filthy piece of shit!
Shit. Сюда. Уайтчепел. Я же здесь был. Что здесь должно поменяться? Как обычно, меня никто не пустит, поди еще. Нет.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
Сейчас придется мне исповедоваться.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
Блин, она не зря меня сюда отправила, эта вампирша. Это опять повлияет на ход событий. Так, я хотел поговорить с усопшей. Это вас не касается. Это личное дело.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this.
Несчастный случай. Ее убили. Но это нечестный ответ, несчастный случай. Он спросит, что произошло, а если ее убили, то кто ее убил? Вот в чем прикол.
It was an accident. A terrible, terrible accident.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
Я виноват, она умерла из-за меня.
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
Я найду виновных, клянусь, это не я. Так. Я найду виновных.
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Так, Глаз был в гробнице. Встретиться с Эдгаром Суонси в больнице.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Он сам с собой разговаривает. Печалька. Эх, кажется мне, что меня кто-то будет ждать.
When binding you to the earth, I remember you.
Ух ты. Кто такой? Нифига себе, это кто такой?
fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Tell me what you are.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land made blood coursing through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Интересная штука, он
I've had
сказал.
enough of others making
Больше не могу
decisions
позволить
for
другим
me,
так решать за меня.
pretending to know how I should
Что
feel
я
or
чувствую и
behave.
делаю, их не касается.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Так, Эдгарушка. Не знаю, поможет ли он нам разобраться.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Да, что-то у нас совсем беда какая-то с лицом
By the
становится.
sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Так, нужно восстановить репутацию. Пару новых трупов никто не заметит.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Так, опять на меня вся надежда, я помогу вам, у меня нет на это сил.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please, I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Do you really believe they would come for us here? In such a public venue?
McCullum is a fanatic. The guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Вот такая, друзья, у нас была серия. Так что увидимся уже в следующей. Всем спасибочки. Пока-пока.